Does anybody recognize this pickup truck? Oh my gosh, two worlds have just collided here at the Family Dollar in Carrizozo, New Mexico. Could this possibly be old Rusty? I haven't been keeping up with his videos. Last I heard, he had picked up his new casita and was heading somewhere, but I'm pretty sure this is his truck. So let's see if he comes out of the Family Dollar. It'd be great to meet him. I'm not going to stick a camera in his face. I never do that. But if it is him, I just want to say, hey. That was too cool. It was him. He came out of the Family Dollar, turned the corner, holding a case of Dr. Pepper. I didn't say anything to him. He looks at me and he says, "Nice camper van. Is that your house?" And I said, "Yes, sir, it is. And I know you from YouTube." He said, "You do? Well, it's a small world, isn't it?" And he's just like he is on camera. It's just exactly the same. We talked for a long time. I didn't want to do any YouTube stuff. I just wanted to have a conversation with him. And that's what we did. The only time I mentioned YouTube is when I said I know you from YouTube. So while I walk around this new campground, I'll tell you about it in just a minute. Let me tell you about the conversation Rusty and I had. So he asked me a lot of stuff like, how long you been doing this? Where have you gone? Where are you going? And I didn't really know where I was going. I was just heading north. I thought maybe Santa Fe. And then I mentioned Taos, and he told me about this place. This is amazing. Thank you, Rusty. I didn't know about this place. And it's only going to cost me $3.50 per night. This is BLM land, not national forest, but they still honor the access pass. So anyway, back to the conversation with Rusty. We were talking about how awesome it is just to be able to go and see and do. And I mentioned to him my issue about it being hard for me to stay put in one place for 1 week. And he said, "Man, I understand that." He said, "I get restless and I get fickle." I said, "Yeah, I noticed that from your videos. I've seen just how fickle you can get." And gosh, I can't even remember what all we talked about. We just talked about travel a lot. And he told me some other places I should check out. But this place is great. If I hadn't have bumped into him, I would have never known about this. This is right on the Rio Grande. I'll show you all about it here in just a second. And tomorrow. I haven't even set up camp yet. I just pulled in and found a spot. And I just wanted to tell you about my chance encounter with Rusty. I mean, what's the odds in that happening? That is absolutely crazy. But it was great to meet him. I just can't get over the timing of it. I mean, things like that just don't happen. Okay, let me show you more about this place. Little Arsenic. I'm going to call this place Little Poison. Little Poison Campground. So here's the sign. Tells you everything you need to know. And here's the greatest part. Look at this part. $7 a night. But I know it says senior pass holders get half off. That also means access pass holders, according to Rusty. And it does everywhere I've ever been. If it says senior pass, they also honor the access pass. So this is part of the Wild Rivers Rec area. And here's where you pay. Just grab an envelope, fill it out, put the money in, slide it in the slot. That simple. Now I just got to figure out how many nights I'm going to do here. So I drove around the loop. And, well, here's the outhouse. There is non-potable water here, too. I could use that for showers, but not for drinking. I have drinking water with me. And I don't know what number this campsite is. I guess I need to go back and look on the post. But the loop goes on around, and there's only about 5 sites here. But this is the best part. You've got to see this view. This is going to blow your mind. Get ready. Just wait. And man, this campsite is really good. I mean, it's right here on the edge. There's others on the inner loop, but you can't just sit at your campsite and look at views like this. That's the Rio Grande. Right at the bottom of that canyon. The Rio Grande River. Unbelievable. So beautiful. So the elevation where I'm standing is about 7,500 feet. Weather's going to be good here for a whole week. Highs of about 68 to 70 degrees. Man, oh man. Yeah, thanks to old Rusty, I ended up at this place. I drove a total of about 7.5 hours today. I left Cloudcroft at 8:15 a.m. Okay, let me do another walk down and I'll give you a view from the other side. So I guess it's about 4 o'clock now, maybe after that. I've been here a while. I got to figure out how many nights I want to do here. I mean, for the price, I'm tempted to just go ahead and do 5 nights. The closest town is called Cuesta. And then the next town after that would probably be Red River. I'm not going all the way up there. That's 10,000 feet. Be too cold up there. And plus, Cuesta has little stores, so if I need something, I can just run there. Be about a 30-minute drive there. Oh, and another good thing about this place is it's a big loop. They have a visitor center and like 4 different campgrounds, so it's a great place to ride the e-bike. So this is my site right here. $3.50 a night. Right on the edge of a cliff. Wait a minute. Oh, that scared me. Okay, never mind. This has been vacant since the 21st. Today's the 23rd. So I need to get around to filling out the envelope and putting my money in and figuring out what days I'm going to be here and then putting my little tag on the clip. All right, my friends, much more to come from this place tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.